Can't be it.
You won't survive me.
We are the light. They are the darkness.
She should be out of the way. Yep. That means there's another one. Yes, we are still in combat.
Endure this!
The spirits demand your blood!
No glory without risk.
Make every strike count.
Look around first. And I do remember it started in with yellow and the rest are yellow and blue. It's got let's see. Yellow, let's try it. Blue. Then yellow. Red and blue. That's not it. So yellow, blue, red, yellow.
Without a doubt.
Sela peers closely at the sword, which seems utterly unexceptional to you. Wait, this is... No, it can't be. Her eyes light up. I know that hilt. Radiance, the sword of the great Yaniel. That's what this is, but it's meant to be in the Tower of Estrid with all the other relics. That's what I heard, at least. Camellia. But of course this rusted piece of metal must be the very same sword. Camellia rolls her eyes. I think you merely wish that this was the illustrious sword of legend. You don't get it. I've seen this sword 100 times. It's painted in paintings and in the hands of the Yaniel statue. I've even thought of going to the Estrid Museum to see the real thing in person. How did it get here? Who is Yaniel? No. You never heard of Yaniel? She's famous all over Galorian. She was a great woman. She was born in Mendef, and when the crusade started, she couldn't just sit idly by. She dedicated her life to the crusade. People say she was audacious and spirited. She was always the first in a battle, and she never sacrificed other people's lives for a tactical advantage. That's how she's been remembered, as an incredible warrior who seems to blaze with righteous fury. In all the images of her, she looks capable of driving all the demons back to the abyss single-handedly. But then something happened between her and her commanders. Maybe they envied her. Maybe there was more to it than that. I don't know. But anyway, she went into the world womb without her fellow warriors, and she didn't just survive the mission. She brought back crusaders she rescued in there. Can you imagine? She died as she lived, with pride. She was one of the people defending Dresden to the very end. That's where she perished. Sela frowned. Don't take this the wrong way, but I really hope that she died quickly, a hero's death. Because if she didn't, that means she was taken prisoner and had to endure unspeakable horrors. I wouldn't wish that on anyone. You know a lot about Yaniel. Are you a fan of hers or something? I suppose you could say that. Sela chuckles. I've always felt an affinity with Yaniel. I know what it's like to not be what your commander wants you to be. Whatever I used to feel under pressure, I always thought of Yaniel. Maybe some people didn't like how she was, but to the people she pulled out the world womb, she was perfect. And to the people she saved on the battlefield, she was incredible. And to those who kept her memory alive, she's a hero. That's what counts. How could a priceless relic end up down here? Yaniel disappeared, but by some miracle, Radiance was recovered from the battle. No one ever has wielded it. It is Yaniel's blade, and always will be. That's why I was put in the Tower of Estrid with the other Crusader weapons. But now it turns out that somebody stole it. Sela laughs. I have this feeling that I'm rescuing a fellow warrior from a dungeon. We can't just abandon it. Even if it's no use to us, it's no use to anyone down here. But what if it could be repaired? What's so special about it? Sela frowns. Now, nothing, I guess. But this sword was legendary in its day. People said that when Yaniel held it, the blade would glow, striking demons left and right. Soldiers would see radiance light from afar and take heart, rushing into the fray and winning. But I don't know what's wrong with it now or how to restore its power. All I can sense is that they made a mockery of it. You're empathizing with the object? Extraordinary. Are all paladins so tender-hearted and sensitive in a way? We're highly attuned to evil and everything wrought by demons. Radiance was in evil hands, and as a paladin, I can tell you they did nothing good to it. Let's keep going. the lock.
I am helpful, am I not?
A brave masterwork gold iron. The brave guardian Yanio performs spectacular feats with this sword, radiance back in the day. The people of Mendel will worship it as a relic. Is it better? Not really. Same stats.
Forwards. We march ahead.
Oh wait. A ritual pool filled with fresh blood. I think I read that before as well.
What's that there?
I heed the voice of the spirits. What's on your mind? I wonder. I hope you appreciate this.
Our path leads on. Defeat is not an option.
Drench.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
by footsteps.
You won't survive me.
Three attacks.
Into the fray!
Go for their hearts!
Endure this!
You have encountered imminent damage reduction. So with inspection.
Do not hold back.
The light! Take you!
I'll cut you wide open.
Make every strike count.
Strike as one.
When judging by the corpses littering among the summoning site, the occultist did manage to summon a demon in the end. Camping. There are difficult battles to come. Your heroes may be wounded or may have run out of spells. They need rest. To replenish your power, set up a camp and rest. I don't want to set up camp right there. This is Oh, normally I wouldn't, but since they've putting it out, might as well. But first,
You can trust me.
do I want to change her spells? Burning Hands. Sleep, no. Bane. She doesn't really seem like a Bane. I'll let her keep what she had. So Night Watch. Land. What's her? But that is not. 9 hours. This.
Hey ho, the dairy yo with his cheeks aflame and his trues down low. Ugh, I can't get that tune out of my head. Damn tavern songs.
Let's save that.
I will guide us. Together we stand.
What do I know it's coming up? So, how long is Blur? 1 minute a level.
Together we stand.
Well,
I'm gonna use this on Sela.
I'm all ears.
I think that's it. Actually. Sela has 1 prayer. Can I do that? Nope. Shield of Faith. We'll leave that for now.
Without a doubt.
Praise Iomade. Here you are, huddled together like a herd of animals, pitiful monsters, not human or demon. Even tieflings are less effective than you. But I, your master Subfemlic, can make you better, stronger. I can satisfy your hunger. Starvelings of the dark, submit to me. Submit to me. No, we are the descendants of crusaders. Trusting a demon will be a betrayal of their memory. Hostilla. Yes, that's the demon they summoned. Well, who is the next descendant of crusaders who value old legends more than their life? Beast, monsters in human guise, reveal your true nature. This is the sweet, wholesome flesh of a righteous Asimar. Eat, underground crusaders. Eat the flesh of the crusaders from above. Find your true strength. I wonder who the Asimar was. You rush at the demon, but the air seems to grow thicker with every step. You feel like you're watching from underwater as you see the mongrels fall to their knees one after another and crawl to the Asimar's body. You hear their fangs tearing through the flesh. You hear the sloshing of blood. You hear the farmer mongrels snarl like animals, fighting over the most tender and juicy bits of meat. Your companions writher in agony, one clutching at their heads, another doubling over. You feel saliva pooling your mouth. The metallic tang awakens hunger in you. The hunger turns to rage. This winged filth dares to try to bind you to his will. It dares to tempt you with the sweet scent of meat untainted by corruption. The wretch must die. Die. And still, the clarity remains with you. Somewhere deep down beneath the veil of rage and anger, you sense the light trying to break through. Requires angel mythic path. Sees the light hidden within you. By sheer force of will, you master your rage, and almost in response, warmth suffuses you from within. Warmth and joy with the simple realization you can win. You can save these people. The power of heaven boisters and guides you. Its light breaks free and, enveloping the mongrels, grants them the gift of blissful oblivion. Lowering your gaze, you see a scarlet stain on your chest. The wound has reopened, and instead of blood pouring forth, you see only radiant energy, radiant light. That is nice. Vault of Justice. Reflex save. Savamalek. The demon convulses in pain when the light reaches it. What are you? Demon? Destroy this vermin. Hasilla points at you. She's already wounded. Wunderwag, kill. Windwalk silently emerges from the shadows. I am no longer your slave, Hasilla, but I will gladly kill anyone who pokes their nose in where it doesn't belong. You told the truth to the mongrel tribe and revealed the light of heaven, despite Windwalk's attempt.
We will prevail.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel. Your performance is lacking.
What just
You are
happened?
lacking.
I want to make that so. I'm not. Why didn't it cast protection?
You won't survive me.
No glory without risk!
Attack!
Uses Bane as an ability.
Endure this!
The Inheritor, guide my blade!
The spirits demand your blood.
Almighty Savamalek, your faithful servant invokes you now. Demons, protect your mistress. Land has to move if they stay. Oh no, they're going closer.
Did we step on their toes as well?
You are today's sacrifice.
Into the fray! Yeah!
Make every strike count.
We
Not sure why this is a surprise round, but I'll take it.
Kneel. Go for their heart.
You've crossed the wrong line.
Do not hold back.
I would miss with the cold iron.
I'll cut you wide open.
No glory without risk.
You won't survive me.
Strike as one.
The spirits demand your blood.
Oh, I'm going down. Oh no.
Into the fray.
Endure this!
Attack.
Well, are you going to finish me off? It's not exactly unexpected.
What else are we supposed to do with you? You're not just a traitor, you're a monster. The young ones believed you, and you lured them to a demon and watched them eat human flesh.
Lan turns to her, his face twisted in fury. The lizard half is snarling, the eyes narrowed.
I was trying to make them strong. What have you done for them? What were you doing while I was looking for ways to bring strength to our tribe? You're useless, Lan.
I led by example. I trained. I tried to become stronger so I could go to the surface and maybe do something worthwhile with my stupidly short life. And I will do it. I might be the one to bring our whole tribe to the surface. But you? Why would you want any power that turns you into a monster? These young guys and girls, they trusted you. And they were turned into mindless animals, ready to eat corpses at a demon's command.
I went through the same ritual as them, and I didn't become an animal. I conquered my anger. The anger that has been building and building in every one of us for decades. Unlike you, I have no intention of just lying down and politely accepting death. I will rise above all this, while you'll still be stuck with your pride, chewing on rats.
So you've been serving Sabamelech this whole
Better
time?
to serve a strong master than to eke out an existence in a dark hole with no hope. I am of the Neathers. Our lives are short, but we are hardier than humans. I realized a long time ago that I was capable of more than this life offered, and I follow whomever is the strongest.
I thought you were better than that. I thought you were proud of your heritage, but you're willing to crawl on your belly before anyone who's even a little bit stronger than you. You're not a mongrel. You're a cave slug. You have no understanding of the meaning of family or tribe.
Lan looks at Windwag in disgust.
Oh, so now you think you know everything about me. You're one of the best hunters in the tribe. It benefited me to ingratiate myself with you. So I acted in a way that pleased you.
Why didn't you try to stop us from going inside the maze? You knew we might uncover your secret.
Sabamelech is always in need of new servants. You'd make as good a servant as anyone else, and then... once you'd gone missing in the maze, not even the redoubtable Lan would have dared look for you.
Sabamelech, I was all the way wrong.
But then why did you come with me to look for the sword?
So I could kill you quietly if you found it and stop you taking it to the village, you idiot. I would have told everyone that you got caught in a cave-in. But then the Uplanders showed up and I had to change my plans.
You said you went through the same ritual. What does that mean you ate human flesh too?
Yes. Hosilla found me in the caves.
Zilla.
I was lost and hungry, and she offered me a choice. Die as a nobody, or live, and gain the power to change everything. Sabamelech tore off a piece of an Azimar priestess's thigh. A big, juicy piece. More meat than I'd ever received in the tribe. That was the first time I knew what it was like to be happy. To have a full belly. I swore to myself that it would always be that way.
Windwag, hold your gaze.
Then the madness and rage took over. I came very close to turning into an animal, no better than the weaklings you saw in the maze. But I am strong. I mastered myself. I brought myself under control. I fell so that I could rise again.
You should have chosen death. Dying's better than living like that.
Lan looks at her in disgust.
You're saying I should have died that day, Lan. But then who would have listened to your feeble jokes? Who would have showed you the best caves for hunting? Who would have made you a man?
A predatory gleam appears in Windwag's eyes.
I would have been fine without all that. And without you. Your death will make the world a slightly better place, Wenduog.
What did your service to Hosilla
It
entail?
was simple. I lured those I deemed worthy into the maze. To the rest, I told stories of the horrors of the maze, making them stay away. It all hung in the balance when the cave walls shuttered, and many of the young ones decided that the time of their great exodus had come. I had no doubt that Hosilla would dispatch a dozen young Neathers easily. But what would become of the maze if all the tribes poured in? So when Lan ran off looking for the Angel's sword, I went after him. Not to help him, but to make sure that the sword never reached Neathholm. It's a pity that you got involved and stopped me from killing him. But then again, the evening gong has not yet been struck.
You sicken me.
This is way out of place, but Inspect the wound on your chest. A bleeding deep wound on your chest. The bleeding deep wound on your chest is gone, like it was never there in the first place. The skin is totally smooth and unmarred.
It's gone. It was just there and now it's gone. It's gotta be some kind of demonic trickery. You need to have a cleric look at that.
If she had been marked by the Abyss, do you think some nobody priests will be able to help? No, the demons have branded this Uplander, and judging by the smell of the blood pouring from her chest, the demons will be able to find her wherever she goes. And they'll find you too, Lan.
Windwag smirks and holds Lan in her searing, scornful gaze. The huntress permits herself an indolent, gloating smile. Her sharp fangs glint menacingly in the doom. Do I? Technically strong, but a coward. I would never want to see your face again, Windwalk.
Do you think I like looking at you, Uplander? I'll just wait till you're asleep, and then I'll slit your throat. No matter where you are.
Windwag leaps back with surprising speed.
She's gone. But next time, she won't get away. Damn it, Wendu. Why'd you have to go and... Anyway, there's no point crying over spilt milk. Give me a couple of minutes. I'll bring the chief and the rest. I need to clear my head.
Chief's soul appears flanked by mongrels. The journey has taken its toll on him, and his breath is labored, and the sweat is dripping from his bloated face. What's this? Anivia gives a low whistle. Well, I'll be damned. Turned out old Horan isn't as crazy as we all thought. There really were demons down here. I should have listened and sent a patrol down here. Damn it. Hargrave's lips curl in the taste, and he tries to keep his distance from the unconscious mongrels. Anivia housed the leg. Anivia winces slightly but forces a smile. Better than yesterday, worse than the day before, but I'm not gonna die, don't worry. You said you were in charge. You said you were in charge of reconnaissance for the Eagle Watch, Anivia. How could you miss the nest of demons beneath Canabras? Anivia sighs. Yeah, right. Like it wasn't enough that I sniffed out every damn shadow in the city. Everyone knows the stories about the demons living beneath the streets of Canabras. Those tales are as old as the Crusades themselves. I messed up, but you fixed my mistake, so thanks. You need to look after the young mongrels. I don't know what they'll be like when they come to, but look after them, Chief. They went through something horrific today. Not everybody is capable of enduring something like that. It will change them forever. As long as they can hunt, the rest can wait. Uplander and you, Land, you saved them. Only the gods can manage their souls, but we are a tribe. We will think of something. And while they're stronger, they can go up to the surface. The time has come. This place must be burned with holy flame. The place is overrun with demons, but that's not the worst part. Windwalk, she's been working for the demons all this time, luring the young, strong mongrels into the maze. He nods at the unconscious mongrels. We might still be able to save these ones. They can't get any stupider, that's for sure. But they might be meaner than they were before, but I suppose our teenagers are monsters in their own way. So last, but it comes out as a ras. Ah, land. We don't waste words on people who don't listen to the tribe. You act the fool, you suffer the consequences. So gives a ragged sigh. Windowag. How could she? She deceived them and then she left. What's become of us? Chin up, Chief. The kids you rescued are safe now. The demons are gone and the traitor's been dealt with. All wells that end well, I say. It's time to get out of here. Chief, I think I'm going to lead our visitors to the surface and I'm going to keep going. Something interesting has happened out here in the world. Maybe it's my chance to do something more useful than skinning cave rats. So he's a sigh. You never were one of us. You always looked up. You think I don't see these things? Our life is not for you. You must go, but where is the way out? Beats me, but these beasts got down here somewhere. Land searches Hostilla's body and shows you some papers and a key. I don't know what these documents are, but I'm sure this key will come in handy. Anevia's eyes quickly skim over the letter and she passes it to you. Those cheeky sons of... This is all the information on the cultists in the city. Their meeting places, passwords, their hidden hideouts. I think we should show this to whoever's in charge of cannabis right now. As soon as we get back to the surface, we'll find out what's what. Oh, was not for. I'm happy I did heal till fully rested. Cultist dispatch. Seven Melik, this is my last warning. You need to act discreetly without attracting any more attention than you already are. People are already talking about the strange disappearances of Canabra's most righteous men. Keep below ground. Nurture your mongrel pets and wait patiently. The call to battle will soon come, and it will sound loud and clear even down there in the catacombs. Gather your warriors immediately after that. Bring them to the surface and lead them to the Tower of Estrip. This tower will be my final dagger, and I shall plunge it into the guts of Canabras. Our vicious servant Paxton made the tower his base of operations several months ago, taking command over the Templar forces in Canabras while the Grand Master was distracted by other matters. Paxton has already gathered a stash of weapons, potions, and other useful supplies, which he will gladly share with you if needed. If he behaves himself, you two shall combine your forces. If not, just take his stupid little head off his shoulders and take command yourself. Mistress Monago. Save. And I think for the day, we're going to end it here. When we come back, we're going to check everything, talk to a few people, clear everything out, and then head out. Thank you again. See you on the next part.